Hi guys, today I got a new first, and that would be a desktop PC, a gaming desktop PC from Alienware. I will open it now, and just so you know, this is just the hands-on first impressions video. There will be also a gaming review, and in the full review I will go into all the details. And keep one thing in mind. Of course, many of you who always build their PCs themselves will say it's always cheaper and always better to buy them themselves. And yes, I agree, but there are still a lot of people who just maybe don't have the time to make it themselves, just don't have the knowledge. So keep that in mind, there are still people who might consider to get something. I will open it up. It's a little bit on the bigger side, so I can't do that on the screen. So it's actually, I think, not that big, but we will see once I have it here. Let me get it out. And no, it's actually quite compact. This, wow. I did not expect it, because on pictures it actually looked bigger, because this is containing, I'm not quite sure about the configuration, I will put it up on the screen somewhere. I hope it's the highest version, because then it would be an Intel Skylake 6700K with a 960 GTX and a few other nice things. But I have to say, I'm really surprised how well it looks. I will open it up, do the benchmarking, but so far, because consider one thing, this is as big as, for example, an Xbox. It's not really bigger than an Xbox 360. I don't have a Xbox One, but this looks nice. Let's quickly check it actually here on the screen. In terms of ports, we have, what do we have here? Display port, HDMI. This would be, I think, 2 display ports as well. Not quite sure, we'll have to check that. The DVI, here we have all the other ports, all the good ones. USB 3.0. That would be, not quite sure yet, have to check that. A lot of more USBs, HDMI here once again. Ethernet, so what is that? Okay, looks good. Let's quickly check if we can open it up somewhere, because I'd like to see how it looks on the inside. Where does it open? No. Looks like it's not toolless, which would be a fine. There is one screw here, but it doesn't seem to be the one. Okay, not sure. What is that? Let's quickly check what we got in here. Oh, we got a keyboard. If we can check that. Okay, I will use it just to check it. I'm not really that interested in that, because, okay, actually if I use this one I won't use mine. So it's actually handy that I got it, even though it doesn't seem to be particular something amazing, because I don't think that is a mechanical one or anything like that. No, that's not mechanical. What else do we get? That would be the last box. Let's quickly get that out of the way and check what we've got. I guess the manuals and so on. The power brick. Oh, so it comes with an external brick, as you can see here. This one, quite a big one. But it's okay, it's external. Why not? Makes it easier to make the PC smaller. And we even got a mouse. I don't think I will use that one. I will leave it just for now, but I have enough of my mouse that I don't think I will need this one. But it's good that we get all we would need. So let's quickly check what we got here. Connect the mouse, connect the display, of course. This is all. Yeah. So maybe I will make a second video just to see the internals and all that, because for the review that would be a little bit too long. I will definitely check that out, because just from a really first impressions, from a standpoint, it definitely is cool, because this is kind of also like all the new steam machines, so it's powerful enough to pretty much power everything. And actually it would be, no, I don't think this is a steam machine. This should be a proper desktop PC. I haven't really looked into that, but since we got all the ports and all that, I will open it up and check that. As for right now, I have to check the configuration, I have to check the price, but from what I saw, it's a little bit limiting that the 960 from Nvidia, the GTX, was the highest numbered model. For one reason, if this would be a 6700K in it, overclocked to 4.4 GHz, then I think something like a 970 at least should be more appropriate, and even a 980 Ti would be the best solution. But therefore they have higher priced, bigger solutions. I think the Alienware X51 or something like that. This is a small compact machine, and they need something smaller if they wanna have a good dissipation. With the 980, it could be a little bit on the harsh side. I'm not quite sure how well you can cool a 960 should be no problem, but 970 I meant. So maybe I will be back once I open it to check that up actually. So just maybe wait a second. If not, I will give you the go. Okay, so I actually did manage to finally open it. It was really just the one screw that was at the back. So here, as you can see, there was this one screw, and all you have to do then is slide it forwards, and then it is actually open. There is a little bit of a fan header, so we'll just leave that to the side and actually quickly check. Can we disconnect, adjust it? Yes, okay. So let's take a look at what we got inside. So it is water cooled. Still not quite sure what we have. 16 GB of RAM. There is a small little fan. Here's the DDR RAM. Hopefully you can see that. It looks quite compact. It looks quite nice. The card is underneath there. I won't open that up for now, but I will definitely check it out, see how loud it is, just so you can see the internals. Everything is quite tight in here, but it looks okay from my perspective. They did a neat job. It will be of course harder if you maybe want to replace the CPU at some point, the graphic cards though, and it shouldn't be a problem. It should be possible, because from what I see here, there is one screw. I think if we take that off, this should be fine, and you could replace the graphics card itself, because the graphic card is not water cooled. So let's actually get it back together, and I gotta say, it's not bad. It seems okay, because if you want to build something as small as this on your own, it could become a little bit harder, because the smaller a device gets, the harder it is to get the cooling right, the harder it is to get the internals properly. But of course you can therefore get better solutions. You can get some high-end premium main boards and all that, so just keep that in mind. But if you maybe don't have the knowledge, because I myself, why isn't it working? Okay, because I for myself built my PCs themselves. I haven't ever used a pre-built one. I think my very first PC was a pre-built one. That was like the very first Pentium. Like, I have no idea how old it was. That was the time when a 2 GB as a storage drive was still like this big, 5 2/4 or something like that, and it was super slow. I think it was the really first one with 200 MHz or something like that, and from then on I built all my devices itself. I haven't ever built such a small one. I built a desktop PC once, a HD PC, but it was definitely bigger like than this, had a lot more space for stuff, because upgrading this one will of course be harder. But I think someone who buys an Alienware device wants it out of the box as it works, so I will definitely check that. If you want to see some specific games in the gaming review, leave them down in the comments, and if they get enough likes, I will try to include them, because usually I do the ones that I used in my previous gaming reviews. Other than that, so far it looks nice. I'm really interested to see how loud it is and all that, but all that will be coming in the full review and in the gaming review, so stay tuned for more. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of this. I know it was a little bit longer and a little bit less informative than usually, because I'm not suited to really review desktop PCs. I just haven't yet done, and I didn't know how much space it would take up on the screen. But still, this was it. I hope you liked it, and thumbs up if you don't. No, actually the other way around. But I think you get it, and if you want to see more content like this, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and especially if you want more gaming reviews and all that stuff. So until next time, bye.